Hello, this is Niko, the growing guru, coming to you today from my plant room. Finally got a chance. Yeah, let's dig right into this. I'll show you how to make the soda bottle planter. It's pretty easy. The only supplies you will old white cotton t-shirt, and then the next thing you're gonna want is some type of either 2-liter bottle or it can even be a 1-liter soda bottle. It can be a Gatorade bottle, or it can be even a little soda bottle. Any bottles you have, they will work. I do highly recommend that you use one of these 2 liters because personally I've tried out hundreds of these bottles and the 2 liters seem to always work without any type of hitches. You can water them way less often, which for anybody who has a very busy life, even in this crisis, or is just very forgetful, these make very convenient, easy ways to grow your fresh food. And you can grow anything in these. You don't have to grow microgreens. Like I have a great example right here. This one has been growing for a little bit, so this is my 3rd harvest on this. You can really take this water, don't give it a good smell, but you can pour it in to, say, another one of these, and just take all that nutrient-rich water that you can see through the bottom and pour it into something else, like just water some other plants with it, get some of the nutrients, and then re-water this one. Getting back to this planter, the next step is you're gonna want to cut that cloth into little slivers that are about yay big. Yeah, cut the bottle in half. I just take it, I double fold it, and then I make sure always that this part is gonna stick into where the roots are. It will make it so that I can maybe set one down in here so that it wickers and gets the roots down there, and then keep this one up tall so that when I put the dirt in, all the dirt remains moist from the wickering. Maybe even if you want to, give them a little extra nutrients. I have some banana peels in here, just eating some bananas, an apple core in there. Heck, you maybe start an apple tree eventually. Make sure though you get those organic nutrients, organic foods as it's filling up. It also helps to put a surfactant. It's basically just soap. Dang, that was a lot. Now from this point you want to just grab your seeds. I'm gonna do another microgreen mix because I really enjoy this mix. And it's so easy to do, and I feel like I'm such a good gardener because I don't really do much. I just add seeds, throw a little soil on top, and I'm good to go. And I have plants that look amazing for quite a few days without me like having to water or give them like special attention. Obviously, microgreens need light still. If anything, microgreens, because they're in the seedling stage, need more light than a usual plant does. They also need more heat than a usual plant does. As you can see, I just sprinkled a bunch of them in there. Maybe do spread them out just a little bit more, but ideally don't let them fall in the cracks too much, because the ones that don't germinate right away will just kind of get, they won't really start to sprout very easily. Okay, the next step is that you simply put in some dirt, and then, not too much though, as you can tell I only put in about that much dirt. Don't do them in a hole that's 2 inches deep or whatever your seed packet says. If you're getting seeds from us, don't do them in the depth that we say, because that's for outside sowing. Inside sowing, you typically want to give your plants half the depth or even 1/4 the depth. That was pretty easy to do. there's one last step that most people that teach you how to do this don't teach you. They didn't teach me this in my 9th grade science class, I'll tell you that for sure. I learned it though because as a pro gardener, it's just something that I've done hundreds of these. I know what to do. And that is, you want to, as you can see on this one, I just reduced, reused, and recycled. I just reused it. It used to be a Coke or a root beer bottle label, and I just took it and I brought it down a little bit. That though, if you don't have that, you already ripped it off like this, or maybe it didn't have a big enough label. As you can see, it already got pretty murky, and that's all the nutrients that it has pulled out of the soil. The water has pulled out of the soil as it's coming down. Tape doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to block the sunlight. That's all it's doing, is blocking the sunlight from hitting the water, getting all those nutrients. If sunlight can't hit it, then no algae forms, no algae will grow, and no algae will be sucking the nutrients away from your plants. Another tip, put these in a warm place. Leave a comment or one of your questions below. I'd love to hear them. If you want to check out our nutrient brand to fertilize your seedlings once they have sprouted, right about at this stage is a great time to fertilize them. Typically at microgreen stage, you want to harvest at this stage, so you don't necessarily need the nutrients. But if you're trying to grow some things like these pumpkins right here, you're probably going to want to fertilize them when they're right about at this stage. So you can check out our sustainably sourced nutrients in the link below on our website. And yeah, leave a thumbs up if you've liked this. Leave a comment if you want to see any more videos or just want to engage with the community. And yeah, subscribe, donate if you support what we're doing and trying to help all of humanity grow more healthy. By buying a bottle of these nutrients, not only one are you giving back to communities in need, students in need, health workers in need that we're really trying to reach out to, make sure that they have easy access to growing their own fresh food, you're also buying sustainably sourced nutrients from food waste, taking that waste product and bringing it back into use, so it's not causing pollution. It's also supporting our project, the G3 Sanctuary, to get this amazing technology sprouted and showing the world how this will work in an easy manner, because it hasn't really been brought to the mainstream public yet. If there's anything else that I can cover to help make you a little more sure that you want to purchase these nutrients or our seeds, or even just donate to us, or our lunchbox. Ooh, I really want to cover this lunchbox. Then definitely leave them in the comments. I would love to hear all of your feedback and get what you guys are thinking. So this is also something really cool that I want to highlight. It is, I call it the G3 Garden Buddy. And what's neat about it is you can pack it up and you can carry it with you, right? And then you can unveil it and you got your seeds right there. We're gonna be throwing in some bioplastic gloves that are in there, and the thermos, as well as some mystery items, some special items that we pick out every single month. And then the really cool part about it is once you're done, we're probably gonna send one of these bottles in there at first too. Once you're done with it, take this bottle out, take all the stuff out of it, take all the seeds out of it, the bioplastic gloves, close it up, and ship it back to us with the thermos in there, and we'll refill the thermos and we'll refill the box for a small donation/fee. So I think this is my favorite, by far my favorite nutrient bottle / starter kit for the G3 Sanctuary to get this technology out there. Thank you, Unifiers, for joining me tonight, and happy growing. Peace.